Okay, so bringing your feet hip distance apart. Don't worry if you can't see my feet. I'm going to adjust in a second. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, we're going to begin to roll down. So drop your chin to your chest, slowly rolling down. Softening the knees, releasing the head, releasing the body, and just let it go. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, tuck the tail, scoop the belly, and slowly begin to roll all the way up. And restack, lifting the head. Take a nice deep breath in. And we roll down for 2, chin to chest. Rolling down, softening knees whenever you need to. Let the head go, let the knees bend. Breath in. And on next exhale, start waking up tummy muscles as you begin to roll and scoop up to grow tall. We're going for 2 more. Breath in. Really think of expanding the lungs, forcing as much air as you can into them. And exhale, letting it all go. Exhale it all out as you release the body. It does not matter how far down you are here. Don't stress. Just warming up. And as you exhale, tuck the tail. Slowly begin to roll up. And restack. Last one. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Rolling down. Release yourself all the way down. And then come up halfway. So bring your knees, your hands in line with your knees. Bend your knees. And then place your hands onto your thighs. So you can now stick your bum out just a little bit, bend your knees as much as you need to, and just find a comfy-ish position that you can rest your hands onto your legs. Don't stress here if the shoulders move into the ears. Just find a nice little comfy spot over there. Taking a nice deep breath in, we're going for some cat and camel stretches here. So as you exhale, round your lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine as you drop head curl. And then inhale, stick your butt out, open your shoulders and lift your head slightly. Rounding for 2. And inhale, bum out, head up. And round and curl for 3. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And then release, open. Like I said, don't stress too much about the shoulders here. More think about that spine getting to move. And release. Going for 4 more. Focusing and emphasizing that lower spine tuck. And then letting that spine go. You almost stick your butt out. Last 3. And inhale, open, lift. Last 2. Round and curl. And extend and open. Last 1. Round and curl. And extend and lift. Again, just bending knees as much as you need to. Really lean onto your legs and really let the shoulders come into the ears now. So feel a nice stretch. Think of your tailbone going one way, your shoulders going the other way, and just think of a nice comfy stretch out from every little vertebra between your spine. Taking just 1 more breath here. And then exhale, pressing out of your shoulders, maybe walking your hands up slightly so you can find a better aligned shoulder position over here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, right arm is going to scoop right behind you, making a big arc. So we're going to go and place hand back on thigh. Changing sides. Lift and return. Let the head follow, let the torso follow. You can make this movement as big or small as you want to begin with. Big circle, left and return. Change right and lean on your legs. Give a gentle squeeze into your glutes to keep your pelvis nice and stable, and try to keep those hips as still as you can so that the shoulders and the torso is doing the work or the twist. Exhale, open. We've got 4 more to go. Breathe. 3 more. Release. 2 more. And back. Last one. Up you come and return. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, just relax your arms off your legs, releasing body, releasing hand. If you can touch floor, go for it. Otherwise, lifting your hands just slightly off. We're going to begin to alternate straightening one and the other leg. So let's straighten right leg slightly and left. Doesn't matter if it's not a full straight. Just warming up into legs. Try to keep the head and shoulders heavy here, so you're not putting any strain or work here, but just let that go. We're going for 5 more changes. Change. 4 more and change. Last 3, weight slightly more so into toes. 2 more and change. Last 1 and change and return. Bend your knees, draw belly to spine, roll yourself all the way up to come halfway. Again, hands onto legs. So this time we're going to bring our hands more so onto the left side. So your hand can be stacked on top of the other. We're going to take our weight into our left foot. And we're going to take our right foot back behind you. So toe is tapped. Really bend into that left leg. There we go, that's better. And find yourself into a nice diagonal position. Hips forward, shoulders forward, belly in, ribs in. Really lean here, shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to stand into this left leg, bring your right leg to 90 degrees, up like so. And take yourself back to where you were. Lifting up for 2, finding that balance, and return. Exhale, fall over like me if you need to, 3, and lean. And for 4, eye-line traces down to mat. Exhale, lift 5, squeeze standing glute. And return. 5 more. And return. Last 4. Stand tall. And release. Last 3. And tap back. Last 2. Squeeze that. And return. Last 1. Lift, hold. Make sure here you're not leaning back. Bring your pelvis right above your hips. Take an inhale for 5 breaths. Little pulses. We go. Leg up. 2, 3. Don't worry if you can't see my head. 2. I'm not doing anything interesting there. 1. And then slowly take it back and find a nice calf stretch. So you can find how big or wide your legs may be here, depending on your flexibility. Wherever you are, let hips, shoulders face forward, and then just sink your pelvis forward and really try to get that back heel drawing down to the mat. Arms are still reaching forward. Plug the shoulders back and down and draw the ribs gently in towards one another. Breath in. Exhale, lunge just a little bit more forward. And inhale. And exhale, lunge. And last 3. Lunge a little bit forward, heel back. 2 more. And last 1. And return. Stay in that stretch. We're going to repeat our arm movements. So right arm is going to go up and over and return. Left. Return. Staying in your stretch for 3. And return. And for 4. And return. Keep that balance. Maybe squeeze that back glute a little bit more to keep you stable. And 6. And back. Last 4. Last 3. Can you sink into that stretch a little bit more for last 2. And back. Last 1. Reach round and down. Wiggling your foot forward maybe slightly to come bring your hands down and coming into a nice easy lunge stretch. Dropping that back knee and just sinking your pelvis down. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhale, sink down. If you can't touch the floor, feel free to come onto fingertips or onto leg. That's cool. Good. 3 more. Inhale. Squeezing bum forward slightly to get that nice hip flexor stretch. And exhale. Last 1. Breath in. And release. Slowly coming back to center. Up you come. Your left foot is still in the front. We're going to use as much power into the legs as possible to stand all the way up to float that right leg up. For one last little hold. And then slowly lower it down. Okay. To the other side we go. Take a breath in. We're going to roll down so that we can bring our hands onto our legs, softening our knees, and now bringing our hands onto the right side. Left leg is behind you. Check shoulders here. Draw ribs in, belly in, and take your weight forward onto this bent leg. We're going for our little balances, so standing up onto that standing leg. Really think of squeezing into the standing glute to stabilize you and use your eyes to assist with balance. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, stand into right. We lift left up. And inhale to lean back. Lift up for 2. And lean tap. And we lift. 3, squeeze butt, and shoulders watch. And for 4, hold. Try to get that moment that you're nice and balanced for a second. And return. Last 5. And return. No perky chin, so let the eyeline just follow the natural movements of your spine. Last 3. And float up. Oopsie. And return. Last 2. And back. Last 1. Get ready to hold. Good. Check that those arms are nice and relaxed. The shoulders are heavy down. Breath in. 5 pulses. Leg goes up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly taking this leg back with control to find a nice calf stretch. Okay, adjusting feet should you need to. Trying to get all 10 toes facing forward and sinking yourself down. Arms stay reaching. Palms are facing one another. We inhale. Exhale, sink pelvis slightly more forward. Breath in and release. Inhale and exhale. 2 more to go. Breath in and exhale. Last 1. Breath in and exhale. Staying in your lunge, checking hips, checking shoulders, checking ribs, checking belly. Inhale, we circle arms. Left one first. Exhale, big circle. Return. For 2. And back. For 3. And return. Circle 4. Really find that twist and rotation happening at the torso. 5. Should feel good. Making that arm movement as big or as small as your shoulders allow. Last 4. And back. Last 3. And back. Last 2. Last 1. Sink forward a little bit more. Release. And then slowly bring your hands down. Adjusting feet however you need to sink yourself into your nice, easy hip flexor stretch. Making sure here that as your right foot is forward, you almost imagine you're pulling your right hip back into its socket and you're pulling the left hip forward before you sink. So trying to get a nice even position of your pelvis before you sink further down into your stretch. Hands where they need to be for 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale, sink. Breath in and exhale, sink. 1 more. Breath in and little sink. Slowly taking your weight back onto your leg. Using your balance, using your arms, using your core. Breath in. You stand up onto the standing leg. Hold it there for a moment. And then slowly lower down. Very nice. Coming to the back of your mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to roll ourselves down to come find ourselves onto our hands and our knees. Okay, so setting yourself up, wrists and shoulders, knees and the hips, making sure weight's not sinking backwards, but stack your hips directly over your knees. Taking a breath in. As you exhale, just drawing up into belly, pushing out shoulders and just engaging into the front of the abdomen, into the shoulders, but without any tension or lifting happening in the shoulders. So really give yourself as much space as you can. We're going to repeat our little arm circles, theme of the day. As we exhale, we're going to take right arm first. So we go. And return. Same arm. For 2. And back. Just to 5, 3. Now the risk here is that we sink into this left shoulder. So still keep pressing outward, especially as you do the circles. 2 more, big circle and back. 1 more, big circle and back. Breath into the other side. No sinking into right, really press out, lock it in. Off we go, left and back. And for 2 and return. Limiting the movement in the hips and pelvis, making sure your bum's not sinking back. Keep it stacked. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Pull up in the belly. Over you go and return. We're going to add a leg now. So coming back onto the right side. As we do our circle, we're going to take our left leg back. So it's going to look like this. Big circle, reach. and lower leg and arm. If it's too much, feel free just to tap your toe. That's absolutely fine. If you can lift your leg, go for it. Taking a breath in. Let's start for 5. Exhale, we go. And lower. For 2. And release. Really support into the belly. And lower. 2 more like this. Press up left shoulder as you circle right. Last one. And return to the other side straight away. Left arm, right leg. And back. Finding that balance. Using the core and glutes to stabilize, to assist with that. Last 3. And lower. Last 2. Tummy up. And release. Last 1. And release. Well done. Press out of shoulders. Tuck your toes, widen your hands maybe slightly to mat width, and gently lift your pelvis up to the sky to come into a nice, easy downwards dog stretch. Keep your knees nice and bent here. Press your weight back, so then pressing your body through your arms. We're holding here for 5 breaths. Get as much length as you can in your lower back. That's what we're after. Going for 4 more, and release. 3 more. And release. Last 2 with every exhale. Try to stick your bum out a little bit more. Last 1. And release. With control, slowly lower knees onto mat in 3, in 2, in 1, and untap. Very nice. Spin yourselves around. Coming sit onto our bum. We are going to have our right leg extended in front of you and your left leg bent. Just comfy so that the left foot is on the mat. Okay, starting holding onto this left knee, just pull yourself up nice and straight, get a nice straight flat spine, and try to get both sit bones to be rooted perfectly into the mat. If this means that this right leg needs to bend a little bit, go for it. Rather that than be straight and be curled here. So to get as straight a spine as you can. Okay, taking a nice deep breath in here. So we're just rolling halfway back. So tuck the tail, just straighten the arms slightly as you scoop into baby. And inhale to sit tall. Should be really small, really easy to begin with. And we're going to tuck under, scoop, and inhale, sit tall. Keep going, excuse me. And for 3. And sit tall. Last 2 like this. Roll back. We're just waking up those lower tummy muscles. And last 1, scoop, tilt back, and return. Hands now underneath the legs. Interlacing them, get a nice firm grip here, but make sure it doesn't round shoulders, keep them back. Breath in. We're going to repeat. So round your spine. This time I want you to float your right leg just off the mat so it's in line with the other, and lower leg, grow tall. Round spine, float leg, and lower leg, lift tall. Tuck tail. Lower leg and left. For 3, tuck tail, lift. Try find control. Control down, restack spine. 2 more like this. Tuck. Watch those shoulders. They're not rounding even though you're holding onto your legs. And sit. Last 1, tuck tail, shocking. We're going to lift and hold. Shoulders down, tummy in. We lower leg, heel to tuck. Off we go. And down. For 2. And down to 8 we go. 3. Nothing moving, draw shoulders down even more. And 5, last 3, 6, last 2, 7, last 1, 8, hold it there. Slowly lower the leg, take a breath in, and up you sit tall. You might want to wiggle your bum slightly forward, I'm going to do that. Taking a nice deep breath in, and then exhale to roll yourself down halfway, releasing your arms, and then roll yourself down all the way. Same leg position. Arms reaching down by the side. We're going to bicycle this right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale. We're going to bend knee in. Straighten, flex foot, lower leg. For 2. Extend, lower leg, flex your foot. Doesn't matter how high this leg is. 3. Extend, flex, lower. For 4. Extend, flex, lower. For 5. Extend, flex, hold. Reverse that circle. Straight leg comes up. Straight, point foot, let it go long along the mat. For 2, trying to keep pelvis still while you're doing this. For 3, in and extend. 2 more, lift up, holding belly, extend. Last one, lift, hold, extend. Lift your leg up to straight or as close to straight as you can get, and interlace your hands behind your head. Shoulders draw down, elbows scoop up. Inhale, 10 little chest lifts. We go 10. Release for 9. Release for 8. Release for 7. Breathe. Keep going for 5 more. Really crunch at the ribs. 4 more. Draw ribs down to pelvis. 3 more. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Hold and hold onto the back of your leg. If you need to bend it, that's cool. Lower your head down. Pull your thigh towards you. Flex your foot and come into a nice hammy stretch. Gently rocking head to side, just to release any tension in the neck. And then coming to find center, check shoulders. You don't want a straight leg and a lifted body. Body comes down, shoulders relax, knee bends. Only from there, then you can straighten it. It does not matter if it doesn't get straight. You're doing exactly the same stretch. Just for 2 more breaths. And release. And 1 more. And release. Straightening out this left leg, or keep it bent if you feel you need it, but try with a straight leg. We're going to go for an exercise called climbing a tree. So your leg is your tree, and to give you an idea, it's basically a little roll up. So we're using the leg, we're using a little bit of momentum, but you're not flinging yourself up. So taking a breath in here. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest, press your leg into your hands, and you're slowly going to take your weight up here as you walk your hand up your leg, straight or bent, to come sit nice and tall. Take a breath in here. Exhale, engage by tucking the tail, or you walking down your leg now, but keep it up as you extend and come into your hamstring stretch. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Leg presses slightly into hands to help you up, but then begin to walk up your leg, up, lift. Breath in. And then tuck your tail first. Watch those shoulders here. Keep them down. Walk yourself down with control to release. Find that stretch. You've got 3 more. Chin to chest. Weight into leg. Walk yourself up your leg. Go. At the top, try open your shoulders. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your tail. Slowly begin to walk down, retrieve, and release and lower. 2 more to go like this. Inhale. Exhale, up you come, chin to chest. Oopsie. Using your leg if you need to as a bit of a counterweight to lift and hold. Breath in. And then slowly walk yourself back down with control. Release. We've got 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll yourself up. Walk. Wherever you are, leg bent or straight, holding onto it. Lifting chest, drawing shoulders down. Holding there for 5, 4, 3, chest up a little bit more, 2, 1, and then bend this right leg to cross it over the left. Okay, well done. You can see how bent or straight you want your leg here, but just finding right leg crossed over left. You can flex that left foot if that's available to you, and then rotate your body over towards the right. Excuse the phone ringing. Okay, so hugging this left leg wherever you need to be. Sitting nice and tall up the spine, and then gently twist your spine slowly to try and keep over the right shoulder. Staying where you are for 3 breaths. And exhale. Should feel a nice stretch into the bum. And exhale. 1 more to go. And exhale to twist. Slowly come back to center. And release your leg there. Just slightly releasing and relaxing. And then bending the other leg to come onto the other side. Okay, so our left leg is bent now. We are holding the front of the knee to begin with to start with our small little tucks. Right leg is extended or as straight as you can, but get your spine to be nice and straight. Breath in, little tuck, starting from the lower spine. We tilt. And inhale to lift. Tuck for 2. And inhale to sit tall. Scoop the belly for 3. And inhale to grow tall. Really get that last extension in your lower back. For 4, watch the shoulders. You're not rounding your head, just let your eye line drop slightly. And sit tall, hands 90 legs behind the leg. Take a breath in, we're adding our little leg lift. Breath in, exhale, round and tuck. We float the leg, lower the leg, and sit tall. I've got the other leg, I'm so sorry, you've got the other leg. Round and float and lower. Just make sure you've done both sides, sorry. And we round for 3. And float and lower and restack. And round for 4, tucking tail, float leg, sorry about the leg confusion, and return, last 2, tuck spine, watch shoulders, hip flexor, floats leg, down you come, and sit tall, 1 more, round tuck, float, lift, hold it there, we're going for 8 lifts, we go, heel tap, and up, for 2, and up, for 3, hold into belly, for 4, release, for 5, release, for 6, 2 more, 7, hello hip flexors, 8, pull into tummy even more, slowly lower, pull yourself all the way up, take a nice deep breath in, and then slowly begin to roll yourself all the way down, releasing hands and releasing legs. Okay, we've got our left leg, apologies, we're going to do our bicycles from here, let the palms float up, nod the chin, we take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we go, leg, flex, and lower. For 2, flex, and lower. Hips stay still. Using your hands if you want to keep your pelvis still and steady. And bend, extend, and lower. In, last 1, this way, hold. Straight leg comes up now. Flex foot up, bend leg in, glide it along the mat. For 2, and in, and glide. For 3, and bend, extend, last 2, bend, extend, last 1, lift, bend, extend, everyone lift up, knee slightly bent should you need it, even out the pelvis, circle the arms to interlace them behind our head, 10 tummy crunches. You're not in tabletop here, so if you can't get your legs straight, still try to get it a little bit more straight. Exhale, we lift, and lower, shortening 2, into your chest lift, rounding chest, 3, and control down, lift 4, and lower, lift for 5, and release, last 5, inhale, use your breath, tummy muscles are pulling you up, not your head and your shoulders and your neck, 4 more, sorry, last 3, last 2, and release, last 1, lift, reach your arms behind your thigh, and then slowly hug knee in, lowering head and chest. Remember, drawing leg in, flexing foot should you wish to, and then extending knee just as far as you can without moving your position of your thigh. So no one is there that looks really uncomfortable for everything. Rather bend the knee and thigh close to your body, and then extend. Staying here for 3 breaths. Really find that nice extension from hamstring, back of knee into calf. Could feel a little bit neural. If too neural, just feel free to let the foot go. Don't flex it. Let's go 2 more breaths and release. And last 1 and release. Extending your right leg long along the mat. We're going into our climbing like a tree exercise. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, weight of leg into hand a little bit, using a bit of momentum to walk yourself up, 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 to sit nice and tall. Really plug your shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, walking yourself back. This is where you want the control to release and find that hamstring stretch. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, leg into hands, walk yourself up, 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 and hold. Breath in. This can also feel quite neural, so go with caution and slowly walk yourself down to release and find stretch. 3 more to go. Exhale, chin to chest. Use a tiny bit of momentum, but not in the shoulders, to lift yourself up. Inhale and exhale, slowly melt down, 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 release and stretch. 2 more. You guys keep going. Chin to chest, roll up. No pulling, no tugging. Use control, use your belly to sit tall and lift chest. And on next exhale, tuck under with your lower spine. Scoop belly, scoop, 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 scoop. Control the movement down. Release. You got one more. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Little bit of momentum. Lift yourself up. 2, hold. Keeping it there. Really lift chest. Imagine someone's pulling you up from your sternum for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossing your left leg over the right now to find a nice stretch. Cool. Mention I got to the other side. Okay, so hugging this knee in or just holding it, see what feels available to you. Reaching left hand behind you, coming into a nice easy yoga type twist. Using this hand almost as a bit of a staff. So think about pressing your spine up, drawing both shoulders down, especially this right one. It tends to round if we're putting our legs, so really draw it down. Staying here for 2 more breaths. And exhale, twist. And last one. And exhale to twist. Coming back to center, extending your legs, excuse me, just shaking them out, just releasing them. Very nice. Bending your legs, taking them nice and wide, so not hip distance, but go maybe just inner part of your mat, so the outer edges of your feet is on the outer edges of your mat. Sitting nice and tall, maybe wiggling your bum a little bit closer, and we're going to begin to roll all the way down to lie onto our backs. Okay, so we've got a nice wide stance. We're going to go into some glute work here. Finding your neutral pelvis, using your hands if you feel you want to feel out that the pelvis isn't rocking one side to the other, but making sure you've got a nice little hollow between lower spine and mat. Arms going to reach down by the side for the first round. Let the palms just flop out. Let the shoulders just relax and nod the chin. Maybe give it a little wiggle should you wish to. We take a nice deep breath in. We're going straight away for our hinges, so no curling and rolling. Bum comes straight up on exhale. Off we go. And bum comes down. Lift up for 2. And release. Squeeze bum up. 3. Both equally. And lower. Exhale 4. And control. Exhale 5. And release. To 10 we go. Keep going. Bum lowers. Last 4. Check that neck and shoulders are relaxed. Last 3. Bum comes straight down. Engage, fire up glutes. 2 more. Are those big toes pressing down? Last 1. Up and release. Okay. And we add a little heel raise. Breath in. Exhale. We go. Bum up. Rise on toes. Lower heels. Lower down. For 2. And toes. And down. Release. Keep going. 3. And rise. And lower, bum down, 4, 4. Up on toes, heels down, bum down, 4, 5. Toes, lower, down, 5 more. Bum should be working. Can you squeeze it even harder? 3 more. Lift, lower, down, last 2. Lift, lower, down, last 1. Lift up, hold it there. Staying where you are, tuck your tail a bit more, reach your arms up into the sky, let your palms face one another, let your shoulders come down. You're staying on your toes if you can. If it's really too much, try lower the heels, but try with the toes first. We're going to lower, right bum all the way to mat. Try and almost tap it in the center and squeeze up. For left, squeeze up. For right. Your hip will sway, left and lift. For right and lift. For left and lift. And drop. 4 more. Drop. Go for it. 3 more. And lift. Last 2. And lift. Last 1. Lift. Hold it there. Check shoulders. Check neck. Take a breath in. You've got 10 little pulses. Bum goes up. 10. And 9. And 8. Keep there. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Hold it there and slowly melt your spine down every little vertebra and let your arms reach down by the side, knees, heels can lower. Very nice. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, we're going to rock knees over to right. Should feel really nice, nice easy twist and center. Change, rock knees over to left and change. Rock heels over right or knees over to right. Sorry, that makes better sense. and rock knees over left. Good, do one more each side. This should be easy, nice and free. Just let the hips rock. Change. We're going to add a leg extension. So we go. Knees to right. You're going to swing your left leg slightly across the body. Bring it back to where it was and return center. Knees over right. Swing the right leg over. Sorry, back you go. And center. I'm messing up my left and right. Sorry, let's start again. Knees to right. Left leg swings. Left leg back and center. Knees to left. Right leg swings. Back to center. Return. I'll get there eventually. Knees to right. Left leg swings. Back and center. This should feel good. So find a nice free swing of the leg to get a nice stretch and twist in the back. Center, 2 more each side. Knees to right. Left leg swings. Return and center. Knees to left, right leg swings, back and center. 1 more each side, knees to right, left swing, back and center. Knees to left, right leg swing and back and center. Very nice. Reaching your arms up to the ceiling, straighten one leg, then the other leg, zip them all the way up. We're going to come into nice roll-ups. We're going for 5. Really try to increase that inner thigh action here. So squeeze your legs as hard as you can. It will help your abdominals fire up. Arms reach down. Make sure really there's no tension in the shoulders. Plug shoulders down. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll yourself up all the way to sit at the top. I want you to lift your arms all the way up. If it means you need to bend your knees, go for it. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck and roll. Not rounding in the shoulders, rounding in the spine. Roll all the way down to release. Take your arms up and overhead and get a nice stretch in your spine. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll and peel yourself all the way up to sit. At the top, reaching arms up, up, up. Get a straight, flat spine. Breath in. Exhale, roll yourself down. At the bottom, let your arms reach up and over. Get a really nice stretch, or you can get your shoulders in your ears here if you want to. Breath in and exhale. Up you curl for number 3. I'm not doing these, sorry. And up you come and sit tall. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the tail around the spine, not the shoulders. Round spine first. Release. Up and over. Big stretch. 2 more. Inhale. Using every vertebra to peel off the mat one by one, one by one, one by one as you sit up and lift. Check, shoulders are heavy. On next exhale, tuck the spine and curl, restack and roll open. Last one, breath in, chin to chest. Roll yourself all the way up. Sit tall and lift. Breath in. Last one, roll yourself all the way down, 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 down. And release your arms up overhead. Find a nice stretch here. Don't worry about the shoulders. Let the ribs just puff open. Just staying here for 2 breaths. Imagine someone's putting arms and legs in opposite directions. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Taking legs to right bottom corner. Taking arms to top right corner, finding a little banana shape with your body. Your head is still resting comfortably on your mat. Take 2 breaths here. Really think of puffing up into that left rib cage. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. To the other side. Arms and legs over to left, bananaing out and opening out this right side for 2 breaths. And release. Last one, and release. Coming back to center, we're going for 1 more roll up to sit onto your bums. Make it a goodie, find as much control as you can. As you squeeze your inner thighs, lift your legs, roll yourself up to sit. Bending legs slightly should you need to, walking your hands over. We're looking for a nice, easy forward folding stretch. If you can hold onto your feet, go for it. If you can't, you're just going to be reaching over there. All we're looking for is a stretch into the back and down the legs, just that whole back line of the body. If you want to bend your legs and hold onto your feet, that'll give a bit more stretch into your spine. If you want to straighten your legs, there'll be a bit more hammy stretch. To see maybe what you feel you might need a bit more of. Staying here wherever you are. Try to let your head relax wherever you are for 3 more breaths. And release. Last 2. And release. Last 1. And release. Chin to chest, slowly roll up. Circling your arms behind you. Going into a nice shoulder stretch. We're looking for a stretch in the front of the shoulder. Walking your hands back till you feel you've got that stretch. To make it more challenging, you're going to wiggle your hands closer towards one another and further away from you. If it's too much, your hands can be wider and just stay where you are there. Try not to sink too much, but still think of lifting up in the chest slightly, and you should feel a really nice stretch in the front of the shoulder here. So finding out where you need to be. Hands are together, that's great. Make sure your head's not flying up, your eyeline's still facing forward, chin is parallel to the floor. Be staying here for 2 more breaths. And release. Last one, it is an intense stretch, so bear with me. 1 more breath for surprise. Last one. And release. Slowly undoing yourself with care. Walk yourself up. Slowly crossing over your legs, placing your hands onto mat. And however you can, we make our way back into our downward dog. Knees can still be bent here if that feels better for the spine. If you want to straighten your legs, go for it. We're going to walk alternate legs, changing right and change. For 2, shoulders down the back. For 3, and change. For 4, and change. For 5, going for 3 more sets. For 6, and change. 2 more, long spines. Last one, release. Bend both legs, walk your hands back, hang your body forward. Take a nice deep breath. We roll up slowly. Watch head rushes in 5, in 4, 3, in 2, in 1. Finishing off with 2 roll downs. Take a breath in. Chin to chest. We roll down. Soften knees. Keep weight slightly forward. Pull your body over your legs. Relax. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, tuck the tail, restack the spine, keep weight forward. And at the top, make your head as light on your shoulders as you possibly can. For 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, rolling down, chin to chest. Release, roll, relax every vertebra down. Really just think of letting it all go. No tension in neck, no tension in shoulders. Breath in, the deepest breath you can. We slowly uncurling, rolling up in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Last breath, give your shoulders a roll, put them where you want them. Last breath in, exhale out at your own pace. And well done. Thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you have a lovely day further and a lovely weekend.